when you first got into comedy, where were the first, like, what's the first spot you ever hit up? Like, what was that night like?
There used to be a place called Artistic Vibes. It was a garage open mic. It was an all arts open mic. When we first started, there was way more all arts mics. There wasn't a lot of comedy mics when me and Tarno first started. And that's where I actually met Tarno, was there. They would do a Thursday open mic, and they would always kind of pack out the crowd with just poets and musicians and stuff. So it was like a really good supportive crowd. And then I did Taurus.
And Thursdays were never the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's true, because that would have been right around the time that Taurus started.
Yeah, I was doing Taurus all the way. You know, Taurus is the room that I've done probably the most in Miami.
And you did it back when Freddie was still running it?
Yeah. I
Shout
mean,
out Freddie Stebbins.
That was a way different time.
Yeah. What was it like? What was Taurus like back then?
It just was, the show would start at 10:30, sometimes 10:45, and the open mic wouldn't start till 1 a.m. some nights.
Damn.
That's just when the open mic started, and it was still it was chaos. It was like so packed. The front and the back would be packed, and you still just as easily could just eat shit. It was still a really hard room, but it was so much fun. It was like the best. Now they started so much earlier, and I feel weird going up at Taurus at 8:30. I'm like, this isn't right.
You're like, the people are gonna show up in an hour. Like, what are we doing?
Well, it's like at 8.
The staff has always been the most supportive, you know, of anybody. The staff has listened to us for 10 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say tolerant. I don't
know. But that's huge, you know. That's all we need is tolerance, you know. Like as long as you let us. It's a crazy thing that we do. Like, it's insane that we just are like, hey, businesses, this is a good idea. We're going to say the most crazy shit into a microphone at your laundromat or your burger restaurant. But they're gonna say it, and they're gonna feel so vindicated the whole time. Like, we're just gonna be like, yeah, this is our art. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm allowed to say Nazi pedophiles, you know? Like, that's my art. Are you telling me I can't do my art? You know, like businesses. So the ones that put up with it for more than a month, those are to be cherished and heralded, you know? Like,
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.